I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
right
hit
now.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging you.
We're
Sir,
not
please.
criminals!
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please!
Sir, please.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him!
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what you're
break-
doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing to my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and it takes us to Cottonwood, Arizona, where we find a frauditor who doesn't listen too well. Imagine that, a frauditor who doesn't listen too well. Well, the boy's in the courthouse, and he thinks that he's okay because it says courtroom, not courthouse, that he can't record in. Well, semantics. What are you going to do with frauditors? Anyway, the lad is trespassed and then he's arrested. So you don't get much better than that on a frauditor video, right? The only thing that could be any better is if... Oh, no, I can't say that. All right, hey, let's all sit back, watch, and enjoy.
You can file your motions, put the camera in your pocket, put the phone in your pocket, turn that off, and we're good.
What's your name?
Turn the phone off. Turn the recording off.
I'm here to do business.
I understand that.
These are prepared to file. You are not a security enforcement. You are a clerk to file. Please file. He wants to deal with this, he can deal with it. And I'm okay with that. But he doesn't control the court. You are the clerk of the court. You need to accept my motions.
I didn't say I was
I'm
going
gonna try
to.
to
Recording off.
I'm telling you to turn it off.
Dude, look, you're not going to use physical force.
I'm not
going
use
to
physical
cause a
force.
problem.
Turn the
Call the
just-
sheriff,
turn
because
the-
now you're violating my rights,
We're
and
not
they're going
violating
to tell
rights.
you
We
to
asked-
serve me.
No, I asked...
And I don't want to get loud. Let's not get loud. Let's keep it quiet.
Mr. Drew, I asked you to turn it off. Now I'm telling you to turn it off.
I agree.
They will file your motion.
I agree. You've asked me. You've told me. I can't call from my phone. Don't say there's a disturbance. Say there's a man filming.
We can say that.
Okay, please call the sheriff and say that.
No.
Okay, we have a standoff here. The frauditor wants the officer to call the sheriff, and the sheriff says, no, I'm not calling the officer. So what are we going to do? Stand here all day? This was a 35-minute video. Now, I'm cutting it down as much as I can, believe me. Let's carry on.
If you turn off the camera, they will service you.
I guess we have to wait. It's crazy, man.
5 minutes later.
So I read this and it says courtroom. I don't understand why you guys would
Have
even...
you shut that off yet? We aren't going to help you until you shut off the camera.
Okay, well, I mean, are we waiting for the sheriff or what? Look, ladies, I don't have any desire to put you on film, I will aim the camera this way if you'll service me, but it's not your job to enforce this.
There is no videography in
Okay.
the court.
Listen, I will. If you just say I don't want to be on it, I'll turn it away.
That's not the point.
Is this a courtroom? This
is
says.
the court.
Look at courtroom. Where's my finger? Courtroom. Now you look at that. Point my finger right at it. Courtroom, miss. Is this a courtroom?
That's a great question, Sonny boy. I tell you what, at the end of this video, I believe you're going to know the difference between the courtroom in the courthouse when you face the judge in the court of law. What do you think about those apples?
This is the court.
Okay, thank you. All right, well, I'll tone it down.
You can turn that on when you don't give a shit.
Exactly. Thank you.
But you're not allowed to record it here.
Well, that's your stance, but I believe this paper even that you're giving me.
Again?
What? Again what?
You turn it off. They'll find your emotions, you know.
Dude, honestly, oh my God. And when I walked in and you were normal and I was accidentally not filming, I was like, oh, I'm not even going to put this up. They must have learned, and like, what a boring video this is going to be.
The use of camera or videos.
Bro, I can make a sign that says black people can't come in here. You gonna enforce that? No, that's the same thing that the Civil Rights Act was created for, was for people creating signs and denying equal access to public areas. It is literally the exact reason.
Well, Frauditor, your logic is skewed again. You have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know what civil rights are? Yeah, civil rights apply to things like voting, housing, employment, and they encompass the areas of race, creed, color, sex, national origin, age, disability, and family status. Shut your mouth until you know what the hell you're talking about, Frauditor.
Okay, well, I'm just talking to you, dude. You're a man. I'm a man.
You're getting loud.
Oh my God, look, I'm half deaf, and I've said that to you before. I can talk at any volume. That is a First Amendment right. Actually, you need to read your policy, because I read your use of force policy, and it specifically says the First Amendment is allowed. This is bigger than you and me. Can we just agree with that? I mean, that's where I'm at. It's way bigger than you and me, bro. Is the sheriff on the way? Really? Well, this is going to be a long video, but I'll cut it down because I mean, this is a lawsuit. Ladies, this is a lawsuit against the county for denial of equal access to the courts. So I'm now advising you of that.
And when you stop videoing, I will take your phone.
Okay. All right.
Oh, dearie me. Now the boy is threatening to file a lawsuit. Whatever will he say next? Hey, we're going to have to get to when the sheriff arrives because this video is way too long for me to edit. Let's do that.
Much later.
I need you to just inform him I'm not breaking the law and ask him to...
Okay, Corey?
Yeah.
Corey, hang on a second. We've done some research,
Yep.
okay? They tell you got to stop recording, you have to stop recording.
Here's the
They tell you
paperwork
to
they're
leave.
giving me. I just read it, and
Okay.
it says...
One is posted.
Well, that's not a legal posting. They could post black people can't come in. That's literally what the 14th Amendment's about.
Okay, I understand, but the Arizona Supreme Court does not agree at this time.
Okay, so are you telling them not to file my motions? Because they're sitting right there.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is you have to stop recording.
Okay, well, I need these motions filed. So if you're going to remove me from the building, okay.
Well,
I mean,
that's
I talked to
where we're at.
Sheriff Rhodes. I actually called the sheriff. So I talked to Sheriff Rhodes this morning. Oh, I didn't talk to him. I'm sorry. I talked to Lieutenant Winfrey, who told me Sheriff Rhodes called the head of the security at the courthouse, Rolf, told him they will not be arresting me unless I break a law. So I'm not breaking the law.
That's the sheriff.
Okay, so the police department's gonna arrest me for...
Well, that's not what I'm hearing. That's not what I would prefer to do.
Now, we all just heard the police officer say he's not there to arrest the Frauditor. But the Frauditor will run his smart mouth and he'll nitpick and he'll belittle the police officers and eventually he'll be arrested. Yeah, I think that's the goal of Frauditors, to get trespassed and or arrested. That way they can file a frivolous lawsuit and possibly get some go-away money. You know, that's a pretty good living if you're a grifter.
Okay. But
Tell me what you're going to do.
You've been told that you have to stop recording. Is that correct?
Yes.
They said they would file the motions if you stop recording. That's what he just said.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. So
That's not
what
that's
they're
not the
asking you to
law.
do.
The law is equal access to the courts. I'm in a public area. Are you undercover today?
I was working a special detail doing community service
I
cleaning.
didn't know you at first.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Sorry for making you guys
But
famous,
that's
but
what they're not telling you you won't do the job. What they're
yes, they
telling you-
are. No,
what
she
they're saying
actually
is
said if I don't stop recording, and
Okay.
when I was here last time, your sergeant,
they-
you and your sergeant actually said that he went to the county attorney. The county attorney said that a judge told him to arrest someone for a contempt of court for exactly what I'm doing.
Why is it so important for these frauditors to record all their dealings with the government? I tell you what I'd do. I'd get one of those pocket cameras. I got a couple of them myself, but I don't use them for this nonsense. Or I'd get a pair of spy glasses. Yeah, you know, a couple $100. That's a good investment. And then no one will know you are recording. You can do it incognito. No. You want to bring out a big camera, make a big deal out of it, make a big production out of it, and then you can't figure out why you get arrested. Well, I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
And he went to the county attorney who told him, we had this conversation right here with you. So this is going to be funny to replay.
Well,
Excuse me, hang on, I'm not done. And the county attorney said, you cannot enforce that. He's not breaking a law.
Okay. We've since done research. Okay. We've done research, found the case law.
What's the case law?
That's something I don't know.
Well, you're going to need to find that.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, no. Okay. So if they don't want you to record, then you're going to have to stop recording. Okay. And if
I'm here to do
correctly, if he
business
doesn't stop
peacefully.
recording, then he needs to leave. Is that correct?
I'm here to do business peacefully.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
So you're
Okay,
going to
that's why
need,
we're trying to talk to you about
you're
this.
going to need to use force because I'm not violating. It says right here, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, harassment, should have loitering because you guys like using that, even though if you read it, you'd see how silly you are because it's actually like soliciting sexual things, but intentionally. But am I violating any of those?
I don't know who this frauditor is. This is the first video I've watched from the moron. But he sounds like an internet tough guy, doesn't he? Did you hear him just say, well, you're going to have to use force then? You know, why would you tell a police officer that? Why? Yeah, I bet he looks like this guy too, doesn't he? I bet he does. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go back to his channel and see what else he has in there. Because this can't be the only video he has that's worth watching. I'll stay on top of it. You can believe that.
Well, as of right now, if you're recording, okay, and they're asking you to leave or stop recording, and you're refusing to do both, and you're refusing to leave.
I'm in a
that's
public
trespass.
area. You guys do agree I'm in a public area?
No, sir. That's the difference. That's the difference between open forum and closed forum.
That courthouse. This says right. Will you look at the first word
Yes,
right there?
it says any
Courtroom.
courthouse.
No, it says any courtroom.
The second one says any courthouse.
Court.
And then it says,
Court.
no, it doesn't. It says, okay, what is this? Ruled 122.1. Use of portable electronic devices in a courthouse authorizes judges, clerks of court, or court administrators to limit or terminate recording activity that is disruptive to court operations. Is this disruptive to court operations?
I would say right now,
Is court in session?
I would say given it's the courthouse, and this is happening in the, yes.
Okay, well,
This is
I'm
part
telling
of
you
the
wrong.
operations of the court. So,
Well, I'm the one, how can I be disrupting myself?
This guy's a real smartass, isn't he? Is court in session right now? Am I being disruptive? It doesn't matter, Yahoo. What does it say on that piece of paper? That just wasn't typed up by the clerk. That was typed up by the judge. I don't get these guys. I really don't. They just want to cause trouble. That's what I said before. They want to file a lawsuit so they can get some go-away money. Well, I think that any judge would be able to see right through this and he wouldn't get any go-away money.
just had a customer walk out because you're holding up the line here.
I've repeatedly stepped out for people, so quit trying to make a problem now that they're here.
I'm not making a problem.
So it said disrupting the court operations or compromises court security. I'm not doing any of those. So if you guys, listen, here's where we're at. If you want to put force on me and take me out, Then tell me to turn around and put my hands behind my back.
If you disagree, how about this? You leave the property, I issue a citation, we argue it out in court. Okay, that's due process.
How about this? They file my motions. They file my motions, so I get equal access to the court.
If you refuse, then I have no choice but to take you to jail under those
Put the
circumstances.
camera down and they'll process your process.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Turn it off, stop recording. Okay, I don't care if you go record, I'll go stand out there. You can record.
Dude, I'm not violating this, and we're gonna go to court. No.
The Frauditor sounds like a small child having a temper tantrum, doesn't he? Oh, dude, no, it's going to court. No, I'm not wrong. Oh, yeah, this, oh, that. Man, shut your mouth. Can somebody give this guy a smack across the chops, please?
This is gonna go. It's going to court, so it's good. Like, but I'm saying I'm not violating these. You are wrong when you are on the stand and you have to justify each one of these that I just outlined. You're gonna look even sillier than you do now. But please continue. Okay. Continue. Okay. Let's go. Where are we at?
Okay, let's go outside.
No, tell me you're going to arrest me.
Okay. If you refuse to leave the courthouse or stop recording, then you will be arrested for trespassing.
If you're not going to stop recording, you need to leave. We're telling
you can go down to the
sidewalk. Okay, so my motions are here unfiled. This is going to be the evidence for the lawsuit. My motions are here unfiled. We have the name of the clerk, we have the name of the officer. These officers are threatening arrest.
Keep in mind, all this Frauditor has to do to file his motions is put the camera down, turn it off, file the motions, and then he can turn it back on and leave. What? I know that's a lot of instructions for somebody to follow who doesn't have a high school education. I understand all that.
They're telling me leave the courthouse simply because I'm recording, not because I have caused a disturbance. Now they're trying to say me recording is causing a disturbance, but as they're ignorantly claiming, me exercising a First Amendment constitutionally protected right cannot be constituted as a disturbance.
Are you leaving, or are you going to leave and record from the sidewalk, or are you going to stay here?
You're arresting me if I don't.
Yes.
For trespassing.
Yes, they've asked you to leave. You're not leaving.
So Clements has asked me to leave, so he knows my motions aren't filed.
Yes.
All right, this is going to be interesting. If I didn't have my dog in my truck and it wasn't Friday.
What is the Frauditor babbling about? If it wasn't Friday and he didn't have his dog in his truck, what does that have to do with anything? Turn off that camera. Oh, I have such a headache from editing this video.
I appreciate
But although this is still an arrest and you know it, and this is it doesn't remove you of your I said it last time, but violating a civil right removes your qualified immunity. I hope you have a good pension.
Okay.
Get the day you deserve.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck off.
Okay.
You have to
leave the property.
No.
Please don't stand behind me.
Corey.
No.
Come on, man.
I don't have to leave the property.
Yes, you've been
Yes,
asked
you
to
do.
leave.
You have to leave the property.
No, I don't. Is this a restricted area?
Yes.
The whole county area?
The property itself is restricted.
Oh, now I'm trespassed from this property?
Yes. Okay.
Get your sergeant out here now.
We don't have
Get a sergeant. Get a lieutenant then.
Okay, we don't have
Get
it.
a supervisor.
We don't have a supervisor.
Now, at this point, he's dropped multiple F-bombs on the officer. Oh, boy. Yeah, I had to take him out. I left one in, but I took 4 out. And that, combined with his bad attitude, is what's going to get him arrested right now.
No. You're not trespassing me from this whole property.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You want to put your stuff down without breaking it?
Well, there you have it, folks. Stupid is as stupid does. I'm going to have to go through this Yahoo's channel and see what else he has on there. Got a lot of subscribers. Only has 30 videos up, so people must like what he's doing, or else he must have had a couple of really big videos. But at any rate, thanks to the subscriber once again who sent this to me. And if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel like this Yahoo, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Frauditor. Sounds like you need to get a job, boy. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
We don't
Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Bro. Put your hands on me.
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, ma'am.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salami hala hamdullah. Alu akbar. Haknuikan dakra. Ula wala fupatay.